so deep into the debate last week about what should the teachers do about the dunce bag situation. Somebody said to me that I always like to push back against rules because I seem to have a problem with authority. That may be the case, but I think that some rules are stupid. And I think that throwing a child out of a class because they have a word that is offensive on their bag is stupid. So they said to me, so Shelly, offer some alternatives. Challenge accepted. What if the child was given an art project to do? Take the same dunce bag and turn it into something artistic. It's still a functioning bag. It can still do what it's supposed to do, but the word is the one that is the reason why all of this uproar is. So let's do something about the word. What if we give them a challenge to turn the word dunce into art? Use paint, markers, whatever medium they want to use, and turn the word dunce into something artistic. Turn it into a mural. Turn it into something that at the end of it you can't even see the word dunce because they would have created something new. Now a number of things will happen at the end of this. Now, chief of which would be you tap into the creativity of the child. Another thing that will happen is now they see that they can take something negative and turn it into something positive. Another thing that can happen is that they would realize that this word is unacceptable. However, it is not enough to take it and use it to stop them from getting an education, which is the whole point of the exercise. In teaching institutions, we have to do more than just introduce people to books, because we have to tap into different ways to teach them different lessons. And the lessons of life is not only one specific way, there are a myriad of ways to do things. I have another suggestion. What if you turn this dunce situation into an opportunity to talk about the issues? What is it about the word dunce that's so offensive? Let the child understand why is it that it is not okay for them to see themselves as dunce, and why we want them to see more of themselves than that. Why it is not okay for the bag to be there. They can probably write a whole essay about it and say why dunce is an issue and what other word instead of dunce could we have used. Instead of dunce, what would have been a more appropriate message? I just gave you two different options. My point is, if we claim that education is a right, it shouldn't be so easy for us to remove that right. This is not the only reason why we kick children out of school. Children have been kicked out of class because them don't like the hairstyle. Children have been kicked out of class because them pants too tight. Children have been kicked out of class because they bleach over the summer. Whatever the reason is. For the people who like to tell me that rules are rules and I just have a problem with rules, remember this. There used to be a rule that says girls who look like me, of African descent, were not able to be educated. That rule, among others, have changed. So like that rule, many other rules can adjust. And just final thing, a lot of us sit and about these rules and want to kick Jamaican children out of classroom because of these rules, and then we same one move to countries where these rules are not an issue and we function just fine. Tattoos are visible. Science teachers can wear tattoos in the classroom and they are still teaching and they're still educated and they're still smart, and we get along just fine. But for some reason, we seem to be okay with denying a right to a Jamaican child because of these rules. That's all I'm going to say about it. I hope you have a good day.